In chapter 4, verse 2, it says, they crossed the Jordan, and the Lord spoke to Joshua, take for yourself 12 men from the people, one from each tribe, and command them, saying, take for yourselves 12 stones from here, out of the midst of the Jordan, from the place where the priest's foot stood firm, and you shall carry them over with you and leave them in the lodging place where you are to lodge tonight. Verse 4 says, and Joshua called 12 men whom he had appointed from the children of Israel, one man from every tribe. What strikes me about Joshua is this. I notice that Joshua practices immediate obedience. See, now that had been us. We had to think about this, Lord. Let me figure this out. Wait a minute. I'm gonna get a committee together. And we're gonna figure this thing out, and we're gonna discuss what you want us to do, right? But when God spoke to Joshua, Joshua didn't ask questions. He didn't reason. He didn't try to figure it out. He just did what God told him to do. In fact, in chapter 3, verse 12, it says this, now therefore take for yourself 12 men from the tribes of Israel, one from every tribe. It's interesting, in chapter 3, God told him to get 12 men. Joshua went out and got 12 men. God didn't even tell him what the 12 men were for. He just told him to go get 12 men. It's not until chapter 4 he tells him what the 12 men are going to do. Which means there's sometimes that God calls us to do things that we don't understand why he's calling us to do them until later on. And it's later on when we find out why God told us to be obedient here and to do what he told us to do. And later on, we figure out why he told us what to do, because everything fits together in the program of God. And so it means that we need to learn how to be obedient even when obedience doesn't make sense, even when you only get half the directions, even when you don't know what's going on. When God is speaking to your heart, you just move because God's speaking to your heart, and you trust him to work things out.